abakwaSkebhe bafika bethetha amalanga omisa umthombo kakhokho kamkhulu kababa ulimi soladuba ifu elimnyama elathwala uZulu lona seladuka ngakho ngizibika kanjani ngomlomo oswela ulimi angani olwakulimi bona basiboleka olude olunzima kanjalo futhi oluhle masikhuleka phela ngowabo umdali esimkhonzayo elabo idamu esiliphuzayo liyaphuphuma ekhaya akekho kuzayo sithi phuthuma Zulu khuza Zulu ikhaya liyaminza olwandle ngikhuza njani ngolimi olusindayo Zulu, I stand before you today, a landless, mending, free citizen in the broken, abandoned Republic of South Africa. A constitutional republic, constituting of a governing public, where the public is the government is the public, the government burning the land of the public, the landless public blaming the government blaming the government, the public banning the government, the public burning the land of the public, the burning Republic of South Africa. I stand before you a proud patriot of a burning country. Because I have learned to accept one simple fact, that it is not our fault that it is our fault. No. Kumbula.
My child,
We belong never to ourselves. Our fathers touched their oppressors' belongings in context. In protest, we touch our own. We belong to ourselves now, but somebody forgot to tell us. Yes. 22 years ago, our fathers won their voices and passed them down without a manual. Now, 22 years later, we have ineptly packed our fine voices in our coarse voice boxes. 22 years later, we have opted to chant with our limbs a song of old, a chorus of brick and stone reclaimed from a collapsing lyric they composed, verses of fiery tires sung in discontent crescendo over a democracy decomposed. 22 years later, we have heard that in this era, risen travels faster than brick and stone, but have you seen the ways in their era? Hunger feeds on risen, turning hearts to brick and minds to stone. Therefore, what else do we have to fend against their terror? 22 years later, silambile.
What?
Idlali bangulaga. Ulaga lubanga udlambe. Isithe singathi sizale feel izalwe ngenasimilo. 22 years later, we are told we ought to know better. However, knowledge is obscure noise to the hungry stomach. Somebody forgot to tell us that once broken and tamed, shackles and chains are an extension of a slave. Yet once mended and freed, those shackles and chains are weapons to the slave. Somebody forgot to tell us. 22 years later, we are free men, charging into war to take charge of a freedom our fathers won. But alas, a free man charging into war with no understanding of the cause is a danger to the cause. Watch. The country has caught fire in the West Wing. Well, the Southern commoners have been erecting homes from ashes for ages now. Do ask them how to breathe in smoke without a mask. I bet you they have no clue. They were born when all was already burned to the ground. The country has caught fire in the West Wing, and a man gunned down his son today. Draped in dripping duty, he sought bread for his son, now corpse. His son, adorned in ferocious flame, sought freedom for his father, then cop. A man gunned down his freedom today. The country has caught fire in the West Wing. They say that the flames spilt over from the brimming valleys of the southern commoners. The ungoverned descendants of ungoverned sons. They say that they inherited it all, they want what is theirs. But will these heirs inherit the rest in ashes as did their fathers of the south? And what of the north? Can they savor the smoke? Do they even know of the fire?